how do I lower my ochratoxin A? That is a question I get fairly often because it's the most common mycotoxin. And why is it the most common mycotoxin? It is because it's made by our two most common molds. Both Aspergillus and Penicillium can make ochratoxin A. And ochratoxin A is a sucky mycotoxin. Why? Because it's nephrotoxic. Nephro meaning kidney. They're toxic to our kidneys. And my understanding is that it deals a great blow to the mitochondria in our kidney cells. So when your mitochondria that are powering those cells in the kidney start dying off and not being happy, kidney function drops. And I've seen this with clients with long-term high levels, medium to high levels of ochratoxin A. I see their EGFR, their glomerular flow rate, which is a measurement of kidney function, slipping. And if you know someone that's waiting for a kidney transplant, I would say check your home for mold, because it is one of the most toxic things to kidneys. Kidneys don't just normally, give up on their own. It's toxicity. It's ochratoxin A many times. All right, so ochratoxin A, we figured out it's coming from both Aspergillus and Penicillium. That's why it's so common. We know why it's awful. It's nephrotoxic, but it's also carcinogenic. It's a very cancer-causing mycotoxin. And another big thing that I didn't think of mentioning at first is this is one of the mycotoxins that can cross in utero. So when moldy mom gets pregnant, she can literally pass on ochratoxin A to babe before babe's even born. So babe comes already mold toxic. And this is when we see kids get autoimmune conditions, full body eczema. It's like they're born into a moldy house or they were born moldy. So ochratoxin A, it's a sucky mycotoxin for all those reasons. And it's the bugger to get out. It's usually the first one you see in people, and it's usually the last one to leave. So what do I do to help people lower ochratoxin A? To get back to the original question, these are the two binders I use with everyone, and I'm able to see and have good success on ochratoxin A. Obviously, sludge. I start everyone, whether baby or senior, starts with sludge. Why? Because it's a gentle detoxer, and it doesn't strip minerals or nutrients like other binders can. It actually delivers trace minerals. So you're getting the benefit. You're getting trace minerals in. You're getting extra electrons in. You're getting something that's antiviral and anti-inflammatory in. And it binds systemically, meaning it doesn't just stay in the gut like a clay or charcoal does, okay? Or a fiber binder. It goes everywhere, and fulvic acid even crosses the blood-brain barrier. So this is why it's obvious for me and why I use it with everybody, and I sound like a broken record. You start with sludge, and if you get the tub, you can dose it small. It can go in food or drink, and it's tasteless, okay? So it's in my every water bottle. Look how nasty. It turns everything black, okay? But you don't taste it. It doesn't matter. Just don't spill it on a white t-shirt, okay? The other binder I use and love is GI Detox, and that has your complex of other binders in, your clay, your charcoal, your zeolite, your silica, your apple pectin, and all these other ones help work really hard in the gut. And I say gut because the gut has to be worked when you're working against ochratoxin A. And what do I love when I'm working on the gut? Megaspore Biotic. I have every mold client, when they're kids over 4, we're doing the gummy chewable. When they're a little bigger, we'll split a cap. When they get a little bigger, they do a cap. And if you're an adult like me, you take 2 a day. And the other one I should have grabbed, which I don't see by my desk, is Cellcore CT Biotic, which has a couple spore-based. It has Sac Pilardi, and it has a lot of good live bacteria strains. But I don't start with that. I'll wait 60 days in or so on the Megaspore Biotic. So ochratoxin A is a pig sometimes to get out, but we have to support the body with systemic binding. We target binding in the gut to work on OTA, and then we work on the bacteria of the gut to help break down those toxins in the gut, including ochratoxin A, to get them out of the body. So don't be surprised if you see ochratoxin A sticking around. It's a tough one, but those are the tools I use, and the good news is I see that one coming back down just like the other. Hope that helps, guys.
Do you have questions about mold in your home or body? Book a consultation with Matt, aka the Mold Man, to guide your home and body to the next level of healing.